Hi, I'm Harlow, 26 years old, living in Seattle, working as a paralegal at a downtown law firm. My life was normal until 3 months ago when my sister Maya called me at 2 in the morning. Harlow? Harlow, please, I need you. I sat up immediately. Maya, what's wrong? Are you crying? Can you come get me? Please, I can't stay here. Where are you? Are you at Mom and Dad's? Yes, I'm outside. I walked to the corner store. Please hurry. I'm coming right now. Stay on the phone with me. I threw on clothes and grabbed my keys, keeping her on speaker as I drove. She wouldn't tell me what happened, just kept saying she needed to leave. When I pulled up to the 7-Eleven near our parents' house, I barely recognized her. Maya stood under the fluorescent lights, wearing pajama pants and an oversized hoodie, but it was her feet that made me gasp. They were wrapped in blood-soaked towels. Oh my God, Maya! I jumped out and ran to her. She collapsed into my arms. He did it, Harlow. Dad actually did it. Did what? What happened to your feet? He dragged me across the kitchen? There was glass everywhere? My blood ran cold. Get in the car. We're going to the hospital. No, they'll call the police and then... Maya, your feet are bleeding through the towels. She grabbed my arm. Please, just take me to your apartment. I'll explain everything, just not here. Once inside my apartment, I examined her feet. They were shredded. Deep cuts crisscrossed her soles, some with glass still embedded. Maya, I need to take you to the ER. This is serious. Just help me clean them first. Then I'll tell you everything. I spent the next hour carefully removing glass shards and bandaging her wounds. When I finished, I sat across from her. Okay, talk. Maya took a shaky breath. You know how Dad's been pushing me to meet that guy? Ahmed? The one whose family knows Mom and Dad from back home? Yeah. It wasn't just meeting him, Harlow. Dad arranged a marriage. He told me 2 weeks ago that I was going to marry Ahmed in 3 months. He what? I told him no. I said I wasn't interested, that I barely knew this guy, that I wanted to finish my nursing degree first. But Dad wouldn't listen. He kept saying it was settled, that Ahmed's family had already agreed, that he'd given his word. Maya, we live in America. He can't force you to marry someone. She laughed bitterly. Try telling him that. Tonight, Ahmed's parents came over for dinner. They wanted to discuss wedding plans, and I snapped, Harlow. I stood up at the dinner table and said I wouldn't marry their son. Good for you. Ahmed's father got upset. He said their family had been disrespected. Then they left. After they were gone, Dad started screaming at me, calling me ungrateful, saying I'd humiliated him. Her voice cracked. I tried to walk away to go to my room, but he grabbed my arm and yanked me back. I pulled away, and he grabbed this vase off the hall table and threw it. It hit the kitchen floor and shattered everywhere. I felt sick. And then he grabbed me by my hair and dragged me across the kitchen floor, right through all that broken glass. I was screaming, Mom was screaming, but he didn't stop until I was in the living room. He stood over me and said, You will marry Ahmed, or you will have nothing. No family, no home, nothing. Where was Mom during all this? Just standing there, crying. When Dad finally let me go, I ran upstairs and locked myself in the bathroom. I wrapped my feet in towels and climbed out the window. I was shaking with rage. Maya, this is assault. This is serious. I know. We need to call the police. She looked at me with terrified eyes. And then what? They arrest Dad? He's our father, Harlow. He's a man who dragged his daughter through broken glass. That's what he is right now. The next morning, I took Maya to the hospital despite her protests. The ER doctor examined her feet carefully. These are severe lacerations. How did this happen? Maya looked at me. I squeezed her hand. Tell him the truth. My father did it. He dragged me across broken glass because I refused to marry the man he chose for me. The doctor's expression hardened. I'm required by law to report this. Is that okay with you? Maya nodded slowly. Yes, it's okay. After the police took Maya's initial statement at the hospital, we went back to my apartment. 2 hours later, Detective Sarah Chen showed up. Maya, I've seen the photos from the hospital. I need you to walk me through exactly what happened that night. Maya repeated the story, her voice stronger this time. Detective Chen took detailed notes and asked careful questions. Did anyone witness the actual assault? My mother was there. She saw everything. And this was related to a forced marriage arrangement? Yes. My father had arranged for me to marry a man named Ahmed Bashir. I refused. His parents were there for dinner, and I told them I wouldn't marry their son. After they left, my father attacked me. Detective Chen looked at me. And you're her sister? Yes. She called me right after it happened. I picked her up and brought her here. Maya, I want to be honest with you. Cases like this can be complicated. Your father will likely claim it was an accident or that you're exaggerating. Your mother's testimony will be crucial. She won't testify against him, Maya said quietly. She never does. Let me worry about that. Right now, I need you to give me everything. Names, addresses, timeline. Can you do that? Yes. After Detective Chen left, my best friend Rachel came over with bags of takeout food. Girl, what can I do? Rachel asked, setting down the bags. I don't even know. This is insane. Rachel looked at Maya. How are you holding up? I've been better. My feet hurt like hell, and I just got my father arrested. Detective Chen said they were going to pick him up today, I said. What about your mom? Rachel asked. I tried calling her 4 times. She won't answer. Maybe I should go over there. See if I can convince her to talk to the police. You'd do that? Harlow, you're my best friend. And what happened to Maya is horrific. 2 hours later, Rachel returned looking frustrated. Your mom answered the door but wouldn't let me in. She kept saying it was a family matter and that Maya had misunderstood what happened. Misunderstood? She has glass cuts all over her feet. My phone rang. It was my aunt, my father's sister. Aunt Nadia? Harlow, what have you done? The police came and arrested your father. I didn't do anything. Dad did this to himself when he assaulted Maya. Assaulted? She's being dramatic. Your father was trying to teach her respect. He dragged her through broken glass. Her feet required 40 stitches. She shouldn't have disrespected Ahmed's family. Do you know what this means for our reputation? I don't care about reputation. I care that Dad attacked my sister. You're tearing this family apart. You always were the rebellious one. Not if those obligations include accepting abuse. I'm done with this conversation. If you proceed with this, you'll be dead to this family. Both of you. Then I guess we're dead. Goodbye. I hung up and looked at Maya. She had tears streaming down her face. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. You didn't drag me anywhere. Dad made his choice, and now he faces the consequences. Rachel hugged Maya. You both did the right thing. My phone rang again. Unknown number. Hello? Harlow? This is Ahmed Bashir. I put it on speaker. You've got some nerve calling me. Please, just listen. I had no idea your father was so extreme. I told my parents I didn't want an arranged marriage either. When Maya refused at dinner, I was relieved. You were relieved? Yes. I'm 28. I can find my own wife. But they wouldn't listen. Neither would your father. Maya grabbed the phone. Your father said our family dishonored him. I know, and I'm sorry. After we left, I told my father I wouldn't marry you even if you changed your mind. We had a huge fight. That doesn't help Maya's feet heal. That's why I'm calling. I'll testify. I have 2 younger sisters. If anyone ever did that to them, I'd want someone to stand up for them too. After Ahmed hung up, Detective Chen called back. We've charged your father with felony assault and battery, domestic violence and coercion related to forced marriage. He's being held on $50,000 bail. What happens now? Now we build the case. I've got your sister's testimony, the medical records, and the photos. But I need your mother's statement. She won't talk to us. Then I'll have to subpoena her. Maya should stay with you. 3 weeks later, Mom called. Your father wants to talk to Maya. He's out on bail. Absolutely not. Please, Harlow. He wants to apologize. He feels terrible. He committed a crime. It was a mistake. If Maya would just come home. Mom, do you hear yourself? He dragged her through glass. Maya took the phone. Mom, is he there? Yes, he wants to talk. Put him on speaker. My father's voice came through. Maya, I'm so sorry I lost control. But you did hurt me, Dad. I know. Come home. We'll talk. Maybe you and Ahmed can start over. No, Dad. There is no starting over. I'm never marrying Ahmed. I'm never coming home. And I'm testifying against you in court. Silence. You would really do that to your father? You dragged me through glass. Yes, I would. I provided for you. I gave you everything. This is how you repay me? You gave me everything except the right to choose my own life. That's not love. That's control. Don't lecture me. I am your father. You owe me respect. I owed you respect until you put your hands on me. After that, you became just another man who hurt me. Maya, please, I'm begging you. Drop the charges. We can work this out as a family. We're not a family anymore. You chose your pride over your daughter. Your sister put these ideas in your head. Harlow poisoned you against us. I grabbed the phone. Don't you dare blame me. You did this. You encouraged her to disrespect me. You taught her to reject everything. She was born here, Dad. And no culture justifies violence. In our community, when a man gives his word, I don't care about your word. I care that you shredded your daughter's feet because she wouldn't marry a stranger. My mother's voice. You're both so ungrateful after everything we sacrificed. Maya took the phone back. What did you sacrifice, Mom? I'm the one who sacrificed. I sacrificed my safety, my trust, my ability to ever feel secure in my own parents' home. Maya, please don't do this. I'm done with both of you. Harlow and I are building a new life. And Dad, I'll see you in court. She hung up and burst into tears. I can't believe they think apologizing fixes this. They don't understand consequences. They never have. Later, Detective Chen called. Your father violated bail conditions. He came to your apartment building. The doorman called us. We have footage of him trying to get past the desk, saying he'd bring his daughters home, whether they wanted to or not. Oh my God. He's back in custody. Now we're adding witness intimidation. This shows a clear pattern. Maya looked at me. He actually came here? He tried. But this just gave us everything we need to win in court. The trial took place 2 months later. The medical photos were brutal. The jury looked sick viewing them. Then Maya testified. My father arranged a marriage without my consent. That night, the groom's family came to dinner. I told them clearly I wouldn't marry their son. After the guests left, my father became enraged. He threw a vase at the floor, and when I tried to walk away, he grabbed my hair and dragged me across the broken glass. What injuries did you sustain? 43 stitches total. I still have limited sensation in parts of my feet. The doctor said I might have permanent nerve damage. And after this assault, I climbed out my bathroom window and called my sister. I was afraid if I stayed, he would hurt me worse. The defense attorney stood. Miss Williams, didn't you provoke your father that evening? I told the truth. That's not provocation. But you knew refusing would embarrass him. I didn't know it would result in violence. You don't accidentally drag someone through glass. That takes sustained effort. He didn't stop when I screamed. He didn't stop when my mother begged him to. Mom testified next, subpoenaed and miserable. Mrs. Williams, did you witness the assault? She hesitated. I saw an argument. Did you see your husband drag your daughter through glass? It happened very fast. Please answer the question. Did you see it or not? Yes, I saw it. And what did you do? I screamed at him to stop. Did he stop immediately? No. Not until he'd dragged her across the entire kitchen floor. The prosecutor showed her the photos. Are these injuries consistent with what you witnessed? Mom started crying. Yes. Ahmed testified about the forced marriage arrangement and his father's anger that night. The jury deliberated 3 hours. On all counts, felony assault and battery, domestic violence, coercion related to forced marriage, and attempted witness intimidation, we find the defendant guilty. Maya squeezed my hand so hard it hurt. At sentencing, Maya gave her victim impact statement. Your Honor, that night, my father stopped being my father and became my abuser. He chose his pride over my safety. He chose violence to enforce his will. Then he tried to intimidate me into dropping charges. These weren't mistakes. These were choices, and choices have consequences. The judge sentenced him to 4 years in prison, probation, and mandatory counseling. As they led him away, Dad looked back. "You've destroyed this family, both of you." Maya stood. "No, Dad. You destroyed it. We just refused to let you destroy us too." Outside, Rachel waited with coffee. "How are you feeling?" "Free, angry, sad, relieved, all of it at once," Maya said. "That's normal," I said. "What happens now?" "Now we move forward. You finish nursing school. I keep working. We build lives that belong to us." "What about Mom?" "That's up to her. If she wants a relationship, it'll be on our terms. No more excuses for Dad." Ahmed approached carefully. "I'm glad it's over. I'm sorry you went through this." Maya nodded. "Thanks for testifying. It made a difference." "Of course. My parents are horrified by what your father did. They thought arranged marriages were about families coming together peacefully, not about force. Tell them I hope they learned something from this." "They did. Trust me. Good luck with everything, Maya." "You too, Ahmed." As he walked away, Rachel grinned. "He's kind of cute." "Rachel," I laughed. "What? I'm just saying, under different circumstances." "Under different circumstances, I'd still want nothing to do with arranged marriages," Maya said firmly, but she was smiling. We went to dinner that night. Maya's feet were healing, though she still limped slightly. "I've been thinking," Maya said over pasta. "I want to volunteer at a domestic violence shelter, help other women dealing with abusive family situations." "I think that's amazing," I told her. "And I want to finish my degree. Then maybe specialize in working with abuse victims? Turn this nightmare into something meaningful?" "You're incredibly strong," Rachel said. I didn't feel strong. I felt terrified the entire time. "That's exactly what courage is," I said. "Being terrified and doing the hard thing anyway." Maya raised her glass. "To moving forward." Rachel and I clinked our glasses against hers. To moving forward. Later that night, Maya showed me a support group she'd found online for survivors of forced marriage attempts. "There are hundreds of people in this group. I had no idea this was so common." "You're not alone in this, Maya." "I think I'm going to join. Maybe share my story. Maybe it can help someone else." "It already has. It's helped you find your voice again." She hugged me tight. "Thank you for everything, for believing me, for standing by me even when it meant losing everyone else." "You're my sister. That's what sisters do." 3 months after the trial, Maya moved into her own apartment. Small, but hers. No one could tell her what to do there. On moving day, as we unpacked boxes, she paused. "Do you think we did the right thing?" "Do you?" "Yeah, I do. But I still feel guilty sometimes." "That's normal. He's our father, or he was. But guilt doesn't mean we made the wrong choice." "No, it doesn't." She smiled genuinely for the first time in months. "You know what? I'm actually excited about the future now. For the first time in years." "Good. You should be. You've got your whole life ahead of you, and you get to choose how to live it." "We both do." "Yeah," I said, looking around her new apartment, imagining all the possibilities. "We both do." So here's my question for you. If someone you loved was being forced into a marriage they didn't want, would you have the courage to stand up for them, even if it meant losing your whole family? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories about standing up against injustice. Remember, you're never alone in your fight for freedom.